Hello, we're back with voiceovers this time, so we sound like the radio. That's John.
Yep,
He's doing some stretches for you.
Yeah.
We thought today we'd do a stretching routine
that we came up with together, partly based on what I've learned in my personal training diploma and also what Lloyd's learnt with his ankylosing.
So we got a professional personal trainer.
Oh yeah.
Training us here. As you can see from the stretches at the moment, he's doing what I like to call the cat.
This is stretching upper back and lower back.
Yeah, that's me having a go. You can see not quite as flexible in the back as John.
Which is understandable, considering I don't have AS.
Before we go too far, make sure you talk to your doctor.
Before starting anything, that's most important, because everyone has different varying degrees of this.
We don't want to be snapping you all up.
Yeah.
It's good to see we're getting a nice social media response on here. Nice to see that we're giving hope. That's what we like to do. I started off hardly being able to move, and now, as you can see, fairly flexible and can do normal workouts.
Yeah, I mean, the key is our first video is kind of like for you to be inspired by. Lloyd's benching about 107 kilograms, which is something, I don't know the conversion rate, but something like 220 pound or something.
Which, don't go and try that on your first.
That's not the idea of the video. It's to show what Lloyd has managed to achieve, and hopefully, you might not want to go that far, but what's possible that with his ankylosing, and hopefully yours as well.
Yeah, it's something to work towards. Always start off with low weights if you don't know what you're doing. Always start off with low weights.
Yeah. So try it. Obviously, it's not easy for everyone to join the gym or something. But the idea, like here with the stretches, and we're going to post some exercises soon as well. You don't need weights to start off. I mean, we did, but we also use things like just normal press ups, chin ups, if you're able to do that as well.
That's what I started doing. I started doing chin ups. That was the first thing I ever did with training, and I could barely do 4, and I got up to world record standards.
Which isn't a lie.
Sounds like a boastful lie.
Yeah, so the stretch we was just doing there, we skipped over one. We didn't mention the one where we're stretching out our legs. That's for the groin. I don't know too much about ankylosing myself, but I know that Lloyd struggles with his groin as well, so it's important to give that a stretch out. This one right here, we're stretching the sides of our lower back.
Yeah, I find this really good, as I'm sure everyone who's watching this can feel like little tiny clicks in their back when they're trying to stretch around. It just gets you past that point and relieves the pressure and the pain and the stiffness.
So do you want to read out some of the questions and comments?
Yeah, we got a few on here from James. He's asking, I don't know what TNFs are. Do you know what TNFs are?
I'm not sure what TNFs are.
I have no idea. I'll look that up. But how you got back into the gym? Well, it wasn't a case of getting back into it. It was more a case of once I started, I kept pushing myself more and more and kept getting more flexible and less pain.
So is that something you were told by the doctor, or is that something you just tried out for yourself or researched? Or
the doctor said do vigorous exercise, and I was also put on some methotrexate and meloxicam, but the methotrexate didn't agree with me, so I stopped taking that because I felt ill and tired all the time. Kept on the meloxicam and just started training every day, and that Was that what you was asking?
Yeah, basically, like, if it was like advice for you, if you found it out for yourself, what kind of work?
Do I flare up after a workout routine? No, is the answer to that.
Did you when you first started to work out though, like after the first few
No, it's never caused a flare up. It's always helped relieve it. I've never come out the gym feeling worse than when I got in, and I think that's key. Obviously, I get normal muscle pain as you would with working out, with bodybuilding and training. You get normal muscle soreness. But as far as the joints go, it's always made me feel more flexible and in less pain when I've gone in the gym.
So just quickly there, we was doing we was like arching our lower back. It was obviously another stretch for the lower back. Here, we're kind of doing the same thing. This is kind of for the hips and the back, and then we're just curling up into a little ball to kind of stretch out the back in a way that we haven't so far.
Obviously, with all these things, I could never have done all this at the start. No way. If I started training, I couldn't do a sit up because my spine hurt that much. I had pain all in my hips. I couldn't lift my shoulder. I couldn't lift my arm above my shoulder because there was that much pain. Yeah, so it's all about gradually getting into these positions. With each of these exercises, you work your way to the right form. So it doesn't matter if you can't reach all the way up, or you can't reach your ankle or any of that. You just go as far as you can each time and slowly improve on each workout.
Great. So we're running out of time on this video a little bit, but in the next video we want to talk a bit more in depth about ankylosing, like what age Lloyd got diagnosed and how he's dealt with it. Just a bit more in depth, a few more details, and answer a few more questions hopefully. But we hope this gives an idea that how to begin lightly.
Yeah, so if you could get back to us with a nice load of feedback, some questions, we can get working on some more videos of what you guys would like to see.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.